everybody. We are so excited. This is our first episode of Her Spotlight, Elevating Her Visibility Live. So there's a few things going on. First and foremost, we are going live in mine and Angela's group, Women Supporting Women, Professionals and Entrepreneurs, owned by Everyday Woman, as you can see by our little banner. I don't know which way it is.
That's right.
Yeah. So we're so excited because we're going to be going live every week at the same time on Tuesdays at 9 a.m. Pacific. And we're going to be giving you, as Angela likes to say, so many golden nuggets that you are not going to want to miss this. So first and foremost, I'm going to share that we're also going live in some other areas. So my name is Galit Ventura Rosen, and I have the fabulous
Angela Giles.
So many of you know us, but for those of you that don't, Angela and I live in Las Vegas. We are best friends, and we also started a business together in March 2020 called Everyday Woman. So we're going to be sharing with you some tips today that are going to blow your mind. But more than anything, you want to stay with us till the end because we're going to be throwing some really, really, really golden nuggets right at the end today. And it's not going to be too long, we promise. So Angela, what are we talking about today?
You know, we're going to talk about how incredible you are and how.
Me?
Yeah, I'm talking about. Well, you are incredible, of course.
You.
Yes, as always, I love your smile. We are going to be talking about how incredible you are, how it's your time, how
the women that are watching, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want you to understand how amazing you are and how you deserve the success and how you deserve a spotlight on you to showcase who you are. And we're going to talk a little bit about that and then share a few golden nuggets, a few strategies to really help you do that. So that's what we're going to be discussing today. And we'll be sharing all of these different things throughout our shows on Tuesday.
Yeah. And the reason that Angela and I came up with the name Her Spotlight and elevating your visibility or her visibility, it's all about you. And when Angela said, you're amazing, of course, I was being goofy because I'm on with her. But we're here, number one, today because we want to share with you ladies that most of you own your own businesses or thrive and strive to own your own business, or maybe are starting your own business on the side. And that might be some kind of coaching or doing what you love or selling something that you're so passionate about, or maybe you even created it. And Angela and I have a passion, a deep desire, passion to show 1,000 women and more how they themselves can be known, be seen, because at the end of the day, I don't know about you, but I'm here to do what I love. And I know that you deserve to make money doing it. And the kind of money that will support your family, will allow you to make that special memory, will allow you to do the things that you want. So that's why it's called Her Spotlight, because it's all about you ladies. So Ange, what should we talk about first?
Well, I think we should talk about why it's so important for you if you really feel deep in your heart, like in your soul, that it's your time. You've done so much to not only better yourself mindset wise, but also to put time and money and investment into your programs, your offers, whatever it is you do. And you're really, really good at it, but you're just not quite where you want to be. I think we should talk a little bit about mindset and how that is like 95% of it. And then we'll give you a few little strategies.
Yeah. Okay. So Angela always starts with that because she knows that's one of my favorite things to talk about. I have to tell you, I'm 51 years old and I have spent my entire life working on my mindset. Some people think I wake up every morning successful and positive. Well, it would be nice if that was the case. But at the end of the day, every morning there's something that I do. There's something that our clients do. There's something that Angela does every single morning, as well as throughout the day. And I always share that it makes me insane. And there aren't many things that make me crazy of why our mind works against us more during the day than it does for us. When it comes to worrying, when it comes to comparing ourselves to others, when it comes to thinking about things in the past we messed up on, or worrying about the future. So what I want you guys to walk away with today, ladies, is this. This is yours. This right here, you own. You can think that somebody else is controlling it, but they're not. This is yours. So it's time to make it work for you. It's time to make it your biggest cheerleader. And it's time to recognize your value. And I got chills saying that. I got chills because if you don't know your worth, if you don't know your value, then you're not going to express that to other people in the ways that Angela and I are going to share with you today in visibility. So I'm going to give you one tip about mindset that I want you to start doing every day. And if you agree with me and you're watching this live or you're watching this in replay, please comment below, yes, I will, because that is so important. This is your one tip. Every morning when you sit up in bed, and please sit up first before you get up. I don't know about you, but I'll fall over.
I know. I had that almost happen to me today. And I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah. Sit up in bed, feet on the ground. I want you to take 3 deep breaths. And I want you to say, I am amazing. Now, don't say Galit is amazing. I know it sounded like I said, say Galit is amazing. I want you to say, I am amazing. And I want you to say it 3 times after your 3 breaths. And we all know there's something about the number 3. And I want you to commit to that every single day, because I promise you, you will start believing it. I am amazing. That's our one mindset tip for today. And every week we will give you a new one, I promise. Angela, what should we talk about next?
Well, I think I would like to add something to the mindset.
Yeah, of course.
You know, one of the other things, sorry, Galit, but I just have to share, I think it's so cool, is Galit not only does I'm amazing, I'm amazing, I'm amazing, which I think is so powerful. You've got to like imprint your mind. But I want to talk a little bit about something else that I see you do. You have this really cool deck of cards that you use. And I really believe that not only, you know, mantras like what you shared, affirmations, but, you know, just something else that can just add and cement that I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I would love for you to share that. And then I promise we'll give you a visual.
Yeah, absolutely. So ladies, what Angela's talking about is I'm very visual. So I like to see things. And so I bought this really neat deck of cards, and we'll put the link in the comments for you later, from Amazon. And they're manifestation cards. And every morning I flip one over, and it's never fails that there are many days that the card that I flip over and read is perfect for whatever is going on in my mind that morning that is trying to work against me. Never fails. As positive as I am, as happy as I am, and this is real, I'm like this most days. I am human after all. I myself need to be reminded every day. So I flip over the card, and a lot of it is about gratitude. And a lot of it is about being in the moment. And a lot of it is about focusing on what you have instead of what you don't. So those type of things are the things that we're talking about, just like saying, I am amazing every morning. So aside from doing that every morning when I get up from bed, taking time for me every morning and not rushing straight to work on my computer or on my phone. You know how we are as entrepreneurs. I come downstairs, and on my kitchen table, the deck is waiting for me to flip my card. I typically take a photo. Sometimes I share it on Instagram. I send it to Angela, but maybe find something that inspires you and look at it every single day, even if it's signs, like I've signs all over my office that you can't see right now, but something that will motivate you and inspire you.
And I absolutely love that, because I really believe when you start out your day with affirmations, because we know you're successful, we know you're so good at what you do. When you set out your day with affirmations, and I love how Galit does these cards, these manifesting cards, and you cement that, whether it's gratitude, being grateful for what you have, you cement that, and you start to open up your day, and you see the positives in everything, and you have that higher vibration, the higher energy to start manifesting opportunities and things like even manifesting being able to be in the right place at the right time to watch this today as we talk about different things to level you up and level your business up. So one of the things, you know, once you go through that exercise every morning, one of the things I think that's really important is that you look at how much time you have set aside for that day to get yourself and your brand out there. And the reason that I think this is so important, it's just like mindset is a daily habit, right? a daily manifestation. It's the same thing with your visibility. It must be a daily habit, even if it's 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever that looks like for your life and your schedule. You must have that as a daily habit so
Yeah.
that you can show up everywhere. Because Galit, I would love for you to share about how you started in the online space and the experience of like how, there's so many people out there. How did you cut through the noise, and what made you, like, not only emotionally and like mindset wise, decide to go on your path? Because I think it's really important for people to understand that story, and then it will help them understand why every day doing your own visibility, like you're doing your mindset, helps.
Yeah. So most people are in shock when I say I've only been in the online world maybe for 8 years. Obviously, I've been on LinkedIn pretty much since the day it started because of my other businesses. I have a commercial real estate brokerage. It's very successful. But I really entered the online space with Facebook and Instagram, and when TikTok started, not really knowing much about that world and not recognizing the power that you have at your fingertips that really is free. Okay, it's free. And when I started learning about it, and of course, I met Angela not too long after that, and she was already queen of social media, I recognized the power in showing up. So my online world started with, oh gosh, I need to get on camera. I need to start talking to people on video. I've never done this before. I've never been on TV. I've never been on podcasts. I mean, seriously, ladies, until about 7, 8 years ago, this is not something I ever did. And so I recognized that I needed to show up and I needed to just be me. I needed to let people see who I really was. And some days that was uncomfortable. Sometimes I messed up. I never edited my videos. I never canceled, deleted my lives. I just realized that made me genuine and authentic and real. And so the more that I put myself out there being real and honest with people, the more people attracted to me and the more clients I got, the more speaking opportunities, the more TV opportunities, the more magazine opportunities. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a system and a structure. I'm a businesswoman. I know how to do those things. But I wanted to share with you first and foremost that even though I've built this online presence that's quite large, that I was not someone you would ever think would be in front of the camera. But I realized that the only way that people were going to think I was a credible authority was if I showed up on camera or making posts or sharing parts of my life that I chose to share. Angela, was that what you wanted me to share?
Yes. So
Okay, good.
really, if you think about it, like Lee said, she was just an everyday woman. She was running her other businesses, and the online space was foreign. I remember when I started online 22 years ago in April this month, how it was a wild, wild west. There were so many men out there making, millions of dollars. And I'm like, how can I do this? I had to learn how to code HTML so I can make my own little landing page. This was the day before ClickFunnels. And I remember feeling like a complete imposter. I remember feeling like, wow, can I really do this? Even though I knew that I was smart, I was capable. And I really had to understand the link between showing up and letting people know that I existed. But that visibility went right along with the mindset strategy that Galit was sharing earlier today. Because if you don't have your mindset locked in, we could share all the visibility strategies with you and it's still not going to connect, right? So going back to Galit's story, how she really developed this huge brand over the past 7 and 8 years, it's because she decided mindset was so important to her. She does her mindset work every day, and then she does her visibility work every day. And for you, you're so, so gifted. You're so important. There are people out there that need to hear your message. So my challenge to you is think about, are you, like, ask yourself that question, and you don't have to answer that to us, but ask yourself, are you doing that mindset work every day? Are you doing your visibility work every single day? So, Galit, let's talk a little bit about what are a couple different visibility strategies that you use on a daily basis, like just one or two simple things that you do that you started with that you continue to do to this day.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, most people think I'm posting on social media 10 times a day on 5 different platforms. And they think that's all I do all day long. And I say, nope, it's called strategy, and it's called a system, and it's called planning ahead. Like any business, that's what you need to do. So the first thing that I want to share with you ladies is you've got to take the time to sit down and prepare your social media content in advance. Mine is typically done at least a week before the end of the month, so everything can be scheduled. Yes, scheduled. So that way I can show up. Now, I do post in the moment when I have things that I'm experiencing or I want to share. And that is important as well. For me, it's my hobbies. For me, it's my dinners. For me, it's my vacations, because that shows a lifestyle. So the first tip that I want to give you, and I want Angela to jump in because she's so good at this, is I want to give you the first tip is you've got to sit down and plan out a 30-day calendar.
Absolutely. Plan your calendar. And I would highly recommend using some sort of software, AI software. There's so many out there that you can do to post your content so people know you exist. I think that's so important. And yeah, that may sound basic, but it's the basic, repetitive, consistent things that you do over and over that are going to create that huge amount of brand awareness for you. Now, I will tell you the next thing, that I would really want you to think about and really take stock internally and externally is what are other things you're doing to take you to that higher level? Other visibility things, like, for example, are you showing up do you have a plan to show up on podcasts once or twice a month? Are you doing summits once a month or once a quarter? Like, are you showing up in magazines? We do these things where we collaborate with very well-known online publications where we do top 10 lists of women we find that are making impact or people to follow in certain categories. Like, are you showing up in those kinds of things? Galit, do you mind sharing how important that is?
Yeah, so let's talk about that. We live in a society where lists like top 10s, awards, publications give you credibility. It's really the truth, because we can talk about how amazing we are all day long to people, but when somebody else writes about us or somebody else talks about us or somebody sees that you're out there, they're looking at you now differently. It's the same way you would look at an actress in a movie that you've seen over and over again, and then you would run into her somewhere or see her and in a magazine or a photo and say, oh my God, I love that actress. And you almost feel like you know her. Now think about that for a second. Your favorite musician, your favorite athlete, if you saw them in person or saw them in a magazine or saw them online or read a story about them or something happened in their life, you feel like you know them. That's that feeling that we get from seeing a brand over and over again. People start trusting you. People start feeling like they know you. It's happened to me often. I'll be at an event in Las Vegas and someone will come up to me and say, oh my gosh, you do that show every week. Or, oh my gosh, we're friends on Facebook. It's so nice to meet you in person. And I'm not sharing this because you need to be famous. This is not about being famous. This is about brand awareness. I had another thing happen to me where I went to a luncheon and one of the ladies goes, oh my gosh, I love seeing you in your infamous blue because I love the color blue and it's in my brands. People recognize, just like you're driving down the street and you're a mile away or a half a mile away and you see a huge Target, just the Target, not the word. And you know that that's where the store Target is. It's the same thing, ladies. And listen, one of the number one things and one of the that clients come to Angela and I when they hire us to build their systems, their funnels, their publicity, is they say, who am I to think I deserve to be in a magazine on the cover as a top 10? And I'm going to tell you right now, you got to get over that, because you are not benefiting your ideal client if they don't work with you. You're not benefiting them. So it's not always about you being comfortable. What it's about is you are brilliant. You are good at what you do. We know exactly who's in our groups. You are good at what you do, and people need to know what you do to be able to have their lives changed by working with you.
Exactly. So it all really comes down to, and it's so interesting, being in this community and watching the women that are successful, that are so good at their crafts.
It feels so
And
good, doesn't it, Ange?
yeah, I
I
love
mean,
it.
I'm not making this about you and I for a minute, but the fact that we just had a magazine cover come out with our iconic women from our iconic women program, and that was the first time any of them have been on a cover of a magazine, this infamous business magazine, and to be able to go and to see their excitement and how happy they were, and to see the opportunities they're already getting because of their feet. One page, I think it's 2 or 3 pages inside, that's a
Four.
feature. 4.
A
Oh my,
4-page feature.
yeah.
So
It feels good, right?
it feels really, really good. And it all goes back to what the women that are in this community, I really believe, who showed up here today watching this, and the women in this community, it's all about you, because you are passion driven and you want to make impact and you're really good at your craft. So it's all goes back to, we talked about the mindset, doing it every day and being consistent with showing up and doing your visibility. Galit gave you a hack about content creation.
Look,
Just
I got a
yeah.
halo. Woo! I
So,
have the window right in front of me. It's so pretty.
oh, that is pretty.
Yeah, go ahead.
So let's talk a little bit about what can you do. So you know this, you're learning this. If this is new to you, then I'm so glad you're here. If you are like, I know I am amazing, I've got this desire and passion inside me, I'm helping people, I'm making impact, but I want to make more impact, I will tell you the biggest thing I can share with you is to take advantage of an opportunity to go to the next level. So one of the things I would love to share with you is one of our opportunities to help you go to the next level.
One of many, but we're sharing only one today.
Yes, only one today. But if you're looking for other things, feel free to DM me. I love DMs.
Yeah.
I'm the queen of talking to people in DMs. It's so much fun. I really love making impact and helping, and this is just perfect. This is my passion. So one of the things that we are doing, and we have 2 spots left, is the top 10 female coaches that are making impact,
Yeah,
essentially.
top 10
Yeah.
female coaches making an impact.
So it's going to be a feature in the New York Weekly online, very well known publication.
Yeah.
And we have a couple spots left, and we would love to feature you. This comes with some amazing things, some really cool bonuses and all kinds of stuff. And I don't need to go into that today. What I want to do is tell you why and how this can help you really like go to the next level in your visibility. This could be a great jumpstart for you. So Galit, do you mind sharing just a little bit about how it really can help them jumpstart their visibility?
Yes.
Yes.
So number one, once you decide to be in this feature, you're going to get your photo and a page written about you. Okay. So it's going to be just absolutely beautiful. Then you're also going to get from us as a bonus, a spotlight video. You can see an example on the website, Angela will share, but a spotlight video that says, Angela Giles is featured in New York Weekly as a top 10 female coach making an impact. You're also going to receive a graphic. So the graphic will also say top 10 female coach making an impact. We create these for you, by the way. This is aside from the feature. But the key here is, what do you do after? And that's what Angela's talking about. The moment that you have this feature, it's not just about the feature. It's what you choose to do with it. So you want to plaster it all over your social medias. You want to add it to your bios. You want to add it to all of your profiles. Top 10 female coach making an impact. On your LinkedIn, on your Facebook, on your Instagram. You want to share the video and the graphic on your wherever social medias you use. It does not matter right now what, but stories, reels, whatever it is. And you don't want to just use it once, ladies. Not everybody's going to see it that one time you do it. You want to at least share it 2 to 3 times the first month. And then you want to share it every month after that. And it'll shock you how many people will say congratulations like it's the first time they've seen it, because it probably will be. But the biggest piece is this gives you credibility and authority, and you deserve it. We only take women that deserve this. This is not something random that we share. So at the end of the day, the women that have been a part, that are going to be a part, which I think we're at 8 already, we only have 2 more spots, recognize the value of this title in such a prestigious publication like New York Weekly.
It is incredible. And I want to add one thing to what Galit said. She talked about how you put this, you share it 2 or 3 times the first month, but then you put it in your content calendar that she talked about, a 30-day content calendar, and you keep putting it in there as you start doing more of these kinds of things. That's what you want to be doing. So we're really, really thrilled today that we can kick off our very first episode of Her Spotlight, Elevating Her Visibility. We are going to be showing up live every single Tuesday.
Angela, do your move. This is Angela's move. We learned this from her. When she's excited, she does this and she doesn't even think about it. So before we go, because I want to grab my phone so I can say hi to everybody, those of you that are watching in replay, I want you to please say hi. Those of you that are watching live, please say hi. And then I can't see who's commenting on StreamYard, so give me a second to pull up the group. The other thing I want to share with you is this. I want to share with you that if you need any details, any information, there's something else we can support you in your visibility, please go ahead and DM Angela and we'll get on a call with you, because there's so many other things that we're doing for women that are ready to elevate even faster. But for today, we just wanted to give you a lot of golden nuggets, and we just wanted to tell you we only have a few spots left in this opportunity. Okay, Angela, I'm going to say hi. Are you ready? Hold on. Tracy, hi. Oh my gosh, no problem. You reach out to Angela. I totally get that you're remodeling your rental. I know you've been crazy busy. Good luck. Make sure to post photos and go ahead and reach out to Angela and we'll handle that for you. Jenny, hello. Thank you for watching. Dr. Kenla, hi. Oh my gosh, I adore you. And I know you wanted to know the price. Just reach out to Angela directly and we'll give that to you. It's not letting me see the other people that are watching. I know we have quite a few people that are watching, but Facebook is kind of funny, so it's not letting me see it. So just say hi and then I'll see your name. And other than that, we adore all of you, and just reach out and we will give you all the details and all the information. Angela, go for it.
Yeah, one other quick thing. I am also, so reach out to me and we can talk. You can ask all kinds of questions. I'll answer everything for you. So find me in DM, but I will also put the link once we're done here in the comments, so you can see the link and you can look at it and everything. If this is something you really want to do, reach out to me. We will figure it out for you. We are so excited. Abso-freaking-lutely. I hope that you found value today. We love every single one of you. We want your success, your visibility so much. We
elevated, baby. Elevating. You see, elevating her visibility. I think it's this way. Elevating.
This way?
Yeah, I don't know. I get so confused with StreamYard. Ladies, listen, we're going to be on here every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific. Make sure to join us live. We're going to share all kinds of exciting tips with you and that we share with our clients, and we want you to succeed, and it's your time, and it's time for you to elevate your visibility and for you to be spotlighted.
Yay! Yeah.
All right, we'll see you all soon.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.